wet steps. I'm kind of figuring I'm going to leave it all open today unless there's a miracle going on down there. Almost dropped the phone. Here comes the lights. All right. Oh, it's something blowing. I was like, I see movement over there. Not liking it. Yeah, it's just gunk blowing around. Okay, it kind of did its thing. I'm going to open. Alright, it doesn't say it's a full or empty. I'm going to check anyway. It's full! Seriously? Can you see anything from there? Nope. Well, I'm not going to risk getting the phone. Ooh, I almost dropped the whole bucket. Wouldn't that be fun? For the whole hopper to just go kablooey? See, I don't want to put the phone down because everything down here is disgusting. Okay. Bent hardware cloth. If everything's disgusting in the cellar, why don't you clean it? Because I got better things to do, Conroy. I have no idea where I came up with Conroy. Alright. Water's heavy. I'm going to call it a malfunction because I don't want to admit that I probably hit something on the phone and made it stop working. So what you missed was me racing up here as much as I could and then pulling through the sedum ground cover and then realizing any water I'm touching has been in that bucket. So I went in and washed my hands. And then when I went to come back out, there was a bee trying to get in the house. And made it in the house, and I had to make it go away. Rural life. Keep a stick handy. Right there. Can we see that? And I can hear the water that came up and is sinking into the ground. And hopefully I won't press a button again by accident. Oh. Look at that teeny tiny little snail shell. Look at that. That's weirdly adorable. Not a fan of snails. I mean, yeah, I find them kind of adorable in the same way I find butterflies pretty. You know, you look too close and that's that. This is not sopping wet. It's not drippy. It's doing its thing. All right. So cool. So the decision to leave the windows closed, good decision. All right, let's just check. Any wetness on there? No. And it's still all wet on the stone and surrounding area. So I'm wondering if there's a leak. And it's also wet on the pipes. So at some point, I gotta see the guy anyway. Got stuff I want to give him. At some point, I have to get my own self over there. Shall we name the skeleton? I like Rodney for the skeleton. He's around all these pipes, like rods, get it? But what if I move him? Is he no longer Rodney? This is the content you come for. The bizarre existential questions. Yep, it's wet. Is there any way to tell if it's salty? Not by doing that. Maybe I should ask it questions and see if it has an attitude. Ba-boom! To quote, oh, hello, spider. Yeah, I get ba-boom from Michelle, of course. Half of what I do I get from Michelle. Guess what? I got to leave. You know, like, turning off the lights. Something's eating this plant? Really? Alright, I picked nothing from this plant. Alright, so here's the flower buds, right? And here's all ends that are chomped off. Is that the deer? Is that groundhog? because it's kind of high. Here's my theory. If it was something small, it would have taken this, not just this top right here. Can you see that? See that spitting off too? It would have pulled this down. Well, we'll see. Is that a wolf spider? I don't know my spiders anymore. I'm not even sure if wolf spiders are around here. Oh, want to see the Live Forever flowers? I'm not going to step where the spider is. I'm just going to put the phone real close. Wait a minute. Is that Live Forever? Yes. No. Wait. No. That's the other sedum flowers. Yay! I found out the two kinds of ground cover I have here are actually both types of sedum. I accidentally found out about this guy. I'm going to have to put his name in the description or something. Crime pays, but Botany doesn't. Dude is in Chicago. If you're going to stereotype botanist, dude does not look like a botanist. So he's spitting this vocabulary and knowledge. And the dude reminds me of Brooklyn Friends. You know, the whole Ayo Italian stereotype. So I went looking after I saw him on, I think it was a Wired video. You know, kind of like a Ask a Botanist kind of video. I saw him there. Then somebody mentioned where he was from. I'm not going to tell you how he signs off on the video. I want to say Joey Santore, but it's very possible I'm wrong, so I'm going to have to look that up and put it in the description. But he came upon this stuff as he was doing his thing, and he's like, blah, 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 sedum, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, seriously? That's what I have. So sure enough, I looked it up. Bing, bang, boom. Sedum. And the other kind that I have in there, too, because I mixed them up. All right, very nice to see the other one blooming. Am I thrilled that it's pink and yellow? No. Look at that. There's plenty. I can take one. I mean, I could take them all. Who's stopping me? Nah, I don't. See, if I take it off now, then those buds die. Oh, here's one. Here's one. Here's one. This one's good. It's the last one on the stem. See, all the rest of the buds are gone. So I can take that one. And not be like, oh no, I'm stealing the flowers and the nectar. Alright, cheers. I got cheaper phone and internet about as quickly as I was possibly able to do. And anybody besides me curious as to what the inside of cable looks like? Alright, let's find out. First we try to take off the peel. Alright, it's just ripping. Hold on. I should use the scissor to just slit it. Don't do this at home. Or anywhere. Don't ever do this, ever. Because it doesn't work. Seriously, don't ever do this. Alright, it kind of worked. Come on, there we go. We have an inner peel. Without wrecking the floor. That's another good reason to not do this at home. Ooh. How many peels does this have? This feels exactly like those hanger things on ornaments and whatnot. And plastic wrap. You know, seeing the manufacturing process of this would be cool. Look at this! And then there's a twisty thing. Okay, so 4 of those. And then this thing, 4-sided. Or 4-compartment. I've opened up the white ones. They actually have brown paper in them. Cheers!